Hello everybody, my name is Troublemaker,
And I'm Rangru.
and this is the 3v3 tournament of Glorious Design.
Indeed it is, and today we have PLF on the Pact Opfor side, which consists of SikkeSakke, Judgemann, and Hyo.
And for Tactical Chaos we have Saberhawk, McMacky, and newcomer Raven.
And today's map will be Christiansand, a very symmetrical map. It's a small 4v4 map, but I want to see how it will work in a 3v3 scenario.
It looks like it should work. I mean, the big difference, of course, is that usually in the middle you have two people
Yep.
going from middle location. Without that, it should turn into a bit more of a stalemate.
Definitely seems so. And we do have a Pact on Pact match today, so make spam? Maybe, maybe not.
There's a lot of units being deployed right now, so, I mean, we might see something different.
Yeah, might not see the mix spam. We have quite a lot of Mi-24, a lot of helicopter transport from TC at the moment, Saberhawk, and a lot of Mi-2s with normal infantry and flamethrower guys inside. He might be trying to rush Gulf with that little helicopter piss.
It could be, and he also has the small groups of tanks that's Raven has those, trying to probably win open field battles. This is actually a fairly good match for tanks.
Yeah, very good match indeed, especially for the T-72, because in the Foxtrot and Hotel side it is a CQC fight for every single tooth and nail. So and the T-72 is great for the close quarters combat scenarios, making them quite good in the Hotel and Foxtrot areas.
Yep, and cast should start slowing down a bit from us. A lot of people got very excited about being able to play as many matches as you want, so we might, maybe, depending how slow it gets, go back to some of the older ones. But yeah, it's been going great actually so far.
Yeah, tournament's been a pretty good success at the moment. It's been very fun to cast. And there were a lot of good matches.
Yeah, there's a few teams. Day is one that comes to mind, who haven't been playing a ton of matches every week, and it'll be make almost every match next week probably will be like Day versus this person, Day versus that person.
Lots of day on and day out.
So I think Day still has like 8 matches to play.
Yeah, we haven't really seen much of him, so they probably have to do quite a bit. I'm not entirely sure how much.
Yeah, whereas some teams are just, I would say probably half the teams are just completely finished their matches, except so every time Day does a match, like one team is completely done in the tournament.
Yep. Also like to note on the bottom left side in Lima, a very interesting strategy from Hyo, getting a bunch of BMP Run Ds. BMP Run Ds is ones with grenade launcher, as well as BMP-T, a T-64 and a Tunguska. So he's going very hard into Hotel, because those BMPs, all infantry, are kind of expensive, and they're very effective at knocking out, or not really knocking out, but stunning enemy vehicles with that little grenade launcher.
And he's got the napalm, and so when he runs into Hotel, there's actually a few cliff faces leading from Echo. And basically, as a unit emerges with a rush of any sort, the first thing they'll run into is just a giant pile of napalm.
And then they get blocked off and they can't move up because napalm's in the way.
It all sort of goes to hell after that.
I like Raven's thing in Goth.
It's his first match here. That's cute.
Yeah.
We could use that as like the logo for the thumbnail. Or
Oh, Root! They seem very excited. Tactical Chaos.
It shouldn't be too much longer before this match gets started. There are rules, of course. Match has to start after so much time is allotted, and yeah, clearly Tactical Chaos has finished their unit selection.
So just messing around now, and hopefully things will get started very shortly. Any minute now.
And this is not a map that really favors MiG spam so much as other ones have. It is pretty wide, so bombers will come in handy, but it's also pretty focused. Oh, hello, Rango. Your friend Saberhawk knows you too well.
Yeah, he does. Wow.
Maybe you should tell your friend to start games faster. We have
Yeah, I
dead air.
probably will. I probably will. Okay, and yeah.
I feel like we need some kind of code word or something to start games. Like, go.
Banana.
Oh, banana. That's
Banana.
What's your British equivalent of Vegemite?
It's Marmite, but you
Marmite.
can call it Vegemite.
Oh, it's terrible.
You either love it or you hate it, Troublemaker. It's one or the other.
I am one who hates it. I think only British people must like it.
Yeah, I haven't really met anyone in Canada who likes Marmite, even though you can get it in the shops, in the grocery stores over here.
Because every British person I've ever met has always been like, jam and toast. Except they don't call it jam, they call it marmalade.
Yeah, marmalade. Marmalade and toast. Always quite a delight.
It's possible half this video could just be this preparation phase. That's like every Rush game that we were cast. It's like literally half the video.
It's just preparation.
In preparation, which makes sense because you're doing a really well orchestrated Rush. But this could be technical difficulties. It could be.
Could just be both sides very slow, or I don't know. Maybe they're having a shower, making something to eat before the match starts, getting super prepared.
A bite of Marmite, perhaps.
Oh, finally! Thank you.
Oh,
the match has begun. Makes. Any makes? Any makes?
Delay. We see a few coming out here.
Yeah, we have. Okay. Yep. TC getting a mix spam. All plethora of MiG. Even MiG 30 runs as well from Raven, and PLF not getting any MiG. So McMackies and Saberhawks MiGs won't really do too much. They might shoot down a few helicopters. That's about it. Yeah, they're going right in for the Mi-24.
Yeah, there is one bomber being deployed by PLF. And like I said, bombers are pretty good on this map. But with this number of MiGs, of course, that mission was failed from the get-go. And not too much damage being done by the MiG. But having said that, losing that bomber is pretty critical.
Yep. And we're going to have a little bit of attack into Foxtrot with McMacky with a bunch of Mi-24s, as well as BTR-60s for infantry coming up. And on Hotel, it does seem like Raven will get first. Oh, it's going to be pretty close in Hotel. Yeah, I think Ohio may have a slight advantage due to his crap ton of BMP Rondies.
And looks like Saberhawk made a small mistake. He actually tried to move command into Gulf without securing Echo first, of course. Seeing as it's Conquest, you want to go for the big 2- and 3-point bases first. And right now, PLF very, very minor points advantage.
Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of a confrontation on Hotel. The BMP 1D's going to go around that corner, and they're going to be greeted by T-72 and T-64 BM fire. Array we go. Here comes the grenade. Unload, unload, unload. Oh, he's just moving right in. No brakes. Yeah, it's just a huge cluster of BMPs and T-70s.
Yeah, you want to get the sappers a little bit forward more so they can get that napalm in. Because if you drop that napalm too close, you napalm your own units or your own progression path. So that's an insanely good push in the south there. But a bomber is coming in, should be able to clean out a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, all clustered up. And that's an SU-24 with a bunch of HE bombs. Bye-bye! Oh!
That is most of the forces. Probably the best bomb we've seen in this tournament so far is right there.
Yeah, it was very effective, yeah.
All the infantry, most of the vehicles, all the sappers.
The Raven doesn't have too much really at the moment. He has these two T-64s, which can mop up the rest of his tanks. Oh damn, that was just a brilliant bomb. That was
very, very good defense here by Raven. Should be able to take advantage of this. Once he cleans up all these other T-64s, these infantry, he should be able to push up into Mike and actually put his team ahead, which would be amazing for them. TAGD hasn't had a good run this tournament so far.
Yeah, not really.
And this, if they take PLF out, that would be massive. Because PLF, of course, is in the lead, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, PLF is kind of on top at the moment. Probably Red Chieftain. and WTF. You have a bombing run from the top with PLF Judgemann, another SU-24 M4 run. Oh no, that's a 1,000-pounder. Not going to do too much, yo. And McMacky does have a lot of infantry forces on Foxtrot. And on Golf, it does seem like PLF... Yeah, Golf is completely controlled by PLF at the moment.
Yeah, that was pretty common tactic on their part. They tried to grab both sides. They're slowly picking off Saberhawk's southern side of Gulf, and they should be able to put a point on it eventually. And I say eventually because there's still another 2-point base they have to capture first.
Oh, they're going to be moving up into Bravo. SikkeSakke on very great, very offensive, moving up into Bravo with T-64 BV. Hopefully Saberhawk's Hind can move up and kill it, as it does not have any air support or AA support behind it. But yeah, if they can knock out the CV and Bravo, that'd be quite good advantage to PLF.
Oh yeah, they put them into +1, potentially +4, depending on when they put down this command. I thought they were going to use a command at India, but it looks like they're going to go try and grab Gulf instead, which is
1 point.
Yeah, pretty massive misstep in terms of game planning.
Yeah. Oh yeah, CV does go down in Bravo, and hopefully McMacky will notice that and try and stop. And then for attack. Saberhawk did move up his MI-24 to try and attack the forces. Though that Tunguska's in a pretty good position to shoot at it.
And it looks like SikkeSakke's not playing too greedy. He's just going to station his tanks and vehicles to try and slow down putting a command here as much as possible.
Yeah.
And that will have a much, much larger effect on the game than anything else. And the T-64 tank is also in the rally route, so he can hit a lot of
he also has a T-72 right below Foxtrot to stop any reinforcements coming up into the air. So it does seem like McMacky's infantry are going to get surrounded, most likely killed in Foxtrot. PLF going very, very aggressive.
And they always are. Like, this is just stylistically how PLF always seems to play. They love these big pushes. Like Hayo specifically is all about the timing pushes. He loves just like his opening push was one giant timing push, and now he's got BMPTs coming out, which are a pushing vehicle, and he's going to try and work his way to getting another push in place. Yeah,
he's ringing out some more BMP Rundies as well. But yeah, T-64 can just decimate BMPT, as the BMPT doesn't have any anti-tank armament whatsoever. So that T-64 can knock it out quite easily. Though his BMP Rundies may prove a bit of a problem, as that T-64 is pretty low in ammo. Very low in ammo, only 5 shots left in its main gun.
Yeah, those heat rounds make a much, much bigger impact than the BMPT was.
Also, the infantry inside Velo RPGs do a bit of damage. You do have an MI-24 pretty nearby to give cover and fire. BDVs as well with the RPG. And yeah, pretty most directly out in the open. If they can get close enough to a T-64, they have pretty good control of the hotel side. In Bravo, McMackie's starting to recapture area. This is very good indeed.
Yeah, like I said, it was all the only intention there by SikkeSakke is just kind of slow things down. He has a single VTR 60 PB. He's turned off the guns. He's got it sitting there waiting for a command to kill. He wants nothing else but kill a spot and kill that command.
To just try and deny tactical chaos with any point whatsoever.
And because that 3-point base is gone, PLF are now +4, which will be really, really hard to fight back. That
+6 now. Oof.
It has decided to turn on its guns, try and shoot off that Modal Stroke.
And MiG-23 is coming and just gun run it.
Gonna regret that later on. That command is coming in right now.
Yeah, and they could have maybe got it later on. They are pushing quite heavy into Delta. They do have a lot of forces in between Foxtrot and Gulf. Kind of ready to move up. And they are still holding on to Hotel, which is pretty good of them. So Hayo's been very aggressive, moving up 2 NORAVs and a BMPT, bunch of MI8 as support.
Yeah, they could take this out very, very quickly. This whole match right now, they're at +6. The command has got to get into place to slow that down. But more importantly, PLF has been really good at these 1-point bases on the north and the south, and they're not really taking them, but they're massively delaying them. And since they hold the +1 base in the middle, that's their kind of chip. They only have to stop these bases from being taken.
Yeah. To stop them and they can continue gaining the points they need. Hayo being very aggressive again. Ronson Hotel moving up his BMPTs. And Nora, so Raven does have an Mi-28 in a perfect position to just completely destroy those vehicles with its attacker ATGM, which is immensely powerful. T-55's on the crest over the ridge and try to kill out BMPT.
Shouldn't have too much troubles.
Yeah.
Close range BMPTs, of course, are not really a match for a T-55.
Or any tank whatsoever.
Post nerf, of course. 1 year ago, it was just like, I'm going to rally out 4 BMPTs and go and win.
And because BMPTs were like 60 points before, now they're 80, making them very expensive. Mi-28 getting shot down. T-55 and try and chase up Tunguska, which is going to run away. And it's still pretty neck on neck on Hotel. Ooh, got a few bombers here from PLF, an Su-24 and a Su-7, probably try and rout out the last of McMacky's infantry in Foxtrot.
It also gets rid of the only AA in that area, which is a bigger thing. And oh my god, napalm.
Napalm. Yep, oh, infantry going down. The Strela, only thing really left inside the area anymore. And it does seem like PLF are going to have very good control over Foxtrot and denying any reinforcements coming from there.
And they're going to put a command there actually and start trickling away there. Even though they have Hotel, the command, actually getting 2 commands now. We have McMacky and Raven both rallying at commands that side of their base. Probably a little bit of miscommunication. Because at this point, they need every single unit they can get to try and push out Golf or Foxtrot at this point.
They need to get an equalizer at the moment, which would either be Golf or Foxtrot, as they do have Hotel barely under their control still. Speaking of Hotel, 3 BMPTs moving up.
Here comes another timing push. I mean, there's a switch happens in his head. He just goes like, okay, I'm going. Dude, you only have 3 BMPTs, and they have like a pile of tanks. Like, I don't care. I'm going for it, guys.
Yeah, and Raven's T-64 was out of ammo, so it can only shoot the BMPTs with its 2 ATGMs it has left. And yeah, Raven's going to get another Mi-28 to try and stop his BMPTs moving up. T-55 retreating from the almighty BMPT.
Well, he just doesn't want to waste the ammunition, obviously. God.
Exactly. Oh, Su-24M and MiG-27 coming in. Damn, that was perfect gun run, yeah. I think at 1 MiG took out all 3 of them.
I mean, poor Io. He's either like the superstar, doing like crazy timing pushes that like do a ton of damage, or he's like the weak link whose timing pushes fail and he's forced in a mass defensive position.
Yeah,
and that's what he is right now. He's got like Saprees deployed all along his flank.
All along Mike.
He's got spotters looking for pushes, and I mean, Raven right now could just run in and kill him.
Yeah. I think he really wants to just play a bit more of a defensive game in Hotel at the moment and try to hold it out, as he is fighting tooth and nail for the area, and thank God he's resupplying his C-64. That really needed the ammo.
Yeah, it's fully vetted right now, so that's well worth the resupply.
Yeah, T-64 definitely be kicking ass later on. Hayo's going to move a sneaky UAZ recon around the flank in the Hotel, probably trying to spot a few units that come up. And yeah, maybe it might be in Hayo's best interest to try to help SikkeSakke and Judgemann up north and help them push up.
I mean, with that recon Hotel, he's actually going to be able to, if he gets it into the woods on kind of like the triangle tip, he can actually spot the road, and that would be amazing for bombing runs.
Yep, and just normal artillery shots as well. Su-24 Seed coming in from Saberhawk into Golf. Not gonna shoot anything now, as PLF mainly using Tunguskas,
which are really good.
I haven't really seen too many Tunguskas in this tournament, or there's too many Tunguskas in my general play. A lot of people have been using these B Roosers, DSUs and OSAs a lot more now. So it's pretty cool seeing a good old mighty everything in run AA unit Tunguska being used, as it is a really good AA unit.
And the problem with the Tunguska post-Pact was the cost effectiveness. Like, it's one of the most expensive AA units out there. It's one of the best ones, obviously.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, you can get the job done with a cheaper unit, and that's why the Osa's kind of popped up.
Yeah, Osa's brilliant at taking out planes due to its rapid fire rate and pretty accurate missiles. Well, Tunguska is a little bit more slower, but it can shoot down helicopters at the same time as well as planes, giving it its 2-in-1 bang for its buck.
And bleeding will continue. We're probably going to hit the 2/3 part pretty soon. Hio trying to move in some helicopters here. Continue his all-ins, because this is what Hio does.
Yep, ZSU's going to stop it. Oh, never mind. ZSU getting ATGM'd by MI-24. Is MI-28 might lose a cannon roar against the MI-24, as the MI-24 does have more armor.
And there's 2 of them, but here comes
Migs. Oh, Migs, come on. McMacky now. Raven's gonna pull out his MI-28. Migs coming in. Oh! There goes one hind.
And I don't think he split up his air units too effectively. You gotta... well, it's 2 different players, of course, so you have to have, both helicopters die in one run, basically. And slow things down quite a bit. And since there's no real enemy air support, I mean, at this point we kind of know PLF is not big on air superiority units. They can probably have kept those air units in the air.
Yeah.
By definite air support.
Oh, MiG rocket run coming in, taking out a few more struggling, damaging some of the tanks. Yeah, T-64 completely out of ammo once again. I think it got its ammo rack got hit maybe.
So that looks like that's just an insanely fast loss of ammunition.
That's the second time that T-64's out of ammo, but it's still living. It's still trucking on.
Yeah, it's definitely going to have a pretty substantial kill list at the end of this.
Yeah, and a cool story to tell. Up north, things pretty much stalemated. Both sides just having ATGMs on all flanks, trying to stop any normal assault. So most of the action, I think, is still going to happen in Hotel. Because PLF can really just sit back and wait because they are gaining a point advantage.
And that has more to do with the fact that Hio is kind of a crazy guy than anything else. He has this group modal Strelky at the base, and a lot of people are wondering, like, why doesn't he move up with them? Basically, these are kind of an ambush squad. They're invisible because they're along the ridges, which basically exist everywhere except for the road. And the second that there's any kind of push that comes out, they just insta-die to heat rockets.
So it's a very good location for us monstrosities, and anything that does pop over, we'll mate a lovely RPG 7V to the face.
It's a little bit of an imbalance because, like on the southern flank, it's like that where you have all ridges except for the road. But then when you go north, it's not exactly the same. There's a far better split of the ridges, and there's a pretty large open area to run into. Or run out from, I guess, as well.
Yep. Things slowing down.
Yeah, and I mean, right now, the best bet for tactical chaos, even though they're behind, it'll be to get out offensive units and just stockpile for something really big, because they'll need a very, very big push to get back into this.
Yeah, Raven and Saberhawk getting a lot of AA, as well as a rocket artillery unit on the southern flank. Just going to try and protect himself from airplane, Joe. I don't know how you're getting all this anti-plane AA. Like, we haven't seen Hio using any bombing runs or plane drops forever on the southern flank. So these Osters and Books may not be cost-effective or really useful.
Well, especially with the number of MiGs that they're carrying versus the enemy, they could pick off anything that comes out.
MiG's been really goddamn effective at shooting down enemy planes.
And it's especially weird that they're bringing out these OSAs, which of course are radar based, and they're bringing the Books, which are radar based. And you know, PLF has already shown an anti-radar plane.
Yep.
They've shown off their MiG-31, so it's yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah, a little bit weird, but whatever floats your boat. Oh, I actually realised might be just to stop those MiG-20 runs that keep coming up from SikkeSakke. There's rocket just in the view and a rocket run into go. Those Motskuchins and T-64s. Yeah, not going to be liking those S5s. Very effective playing that MiG-20 run. It's very similar to a like a Skyhawk or Freedom Fighter.
And the only downside is that it actually has way too many armaments, and because of that,
it's a bit expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive. It takes a little bit more time to restock compared to the Nighthawks or Skyhawks, and the other big one is that they don't have the turning radius that the Nighthawk has.
Yeah.
So they'll
You mean
take
Skyhawk?
Oh yeah, Skyhawks.
Yeah.
Yes.
You keep saying Nighthawk. I was like, that's 150 points and completely.
Yeah, that thing just kills things.
That thing is just it's this game's version of the tactical nuke from Road and Conflict. I like to think.
It's like the Giga Fortress from Command and Conquer Red Alert 3.
Or the bloody bombing Zeppelin from Red Alert 2.
Oh dear God.
Oh God. This army of them fly over the GTI base. Oh, not GTI, Allies base.
Every single RTS developer does that. They go like, man, like what's a unit that's gonna be so powerful that'll piss everyone off? Oh, I got it.
Led Zeppelin. I mean Zeppelin, bombing Zeppelin. I keep forgetting the name of it. But yeah, we have an attack from SikkeSakke and Judgemann this time on the southern flank. Oh, a few bloody seaplanes try and knock out some of the OSAs. Bombing runs from SU-24. Yeah, OSA and ZSU. Oh, they actually got killed, to be honest. All the tactical chaos AAs kind of got killed in the bottom flank.
Yeah, and it's all because of that radar basis. The only OSA that's available right now is completely out.
Yeah. And, good rocket artillery, right? Yeah.
And yeah, like this combined arms approach here is very brutal. The MiG-31s need to get back out to deal with these OSAs so they can get these bombs in fast. And it looks like they're going for the bomb first, which might be a bit of a mistake. They could lose those pretty easily to the Tunguska and the OSA.
And I think PLF are going to have control over Hotel.
It's going to become brutal. Here comes the MiG-31s. They're intercepting. Oh dear God.
4 of them. God damn. 4 bloody MiG-31s.
This is all Tigger's fault. He introduced the whole world to the MiG-31.
I know. God damn it, Tigger.
And Yak-38 is going to bomb the middle, trying to stop any kind of approach here. PLF just basically saying, like, no, we're not going to give you a chance to win this.
Yeah.
And here comes those MiG-31s. This is what I'm talking about. They got to knock out the Tunguskas and the OSAs quick, but they turn just a little bit too fast.
Yeah, MiG-31 and MiG-31 battle.
And,
oh, it's just like, just a battle of the circles. Oh yeah, MiG-31 going down. Got a little bit too close to Hio's MiG-31s.
And the anti-radar unit has become very much like how artillery used to be in the very beginning, where if you stack up so much of it, it snowballs out of control. And the enemy can't put out any radar-based weaponry at all, which is very brutal to deal with bombers that way.
Yo, Tactical Chaos are making very good progress at the moment than to go for the T-64s. Gonna look at those Spetsnaz, which really can't do anything against tanks due to a napalm launcher.
Yeah, they're relying entirely on these aircraft to try and do their defense, which is really not working for them.
Yeah.
They need to get some hard units, and I mean, that middle push was, I guess, was a response, like seeing is how there's 2 people's worth of units to the south.
Oh, Flammenpanzer messing up the outfit. Did a Flammenpanzer just kill an Mi-24? They killed a flamethrower tank killed an Mi-24. Wow. That's I have nothing to say.
It's very special.
I've just nope. I really can't say anything. But yeah.
Oh, command's getting pulled from middle. Like one thing that Conquest has really brought on is that people have been willing to sacrifice their commands to hold on to the flank for a few more seconds, but not these guys. These guys are keeping them in play, and the command from the south looks like it will get pulled.
Yep.
Not moving.
No. It's gonna get flamed. That BRDM getting enclosed by the T-64. And I think this is going to be a good game. There goes McMacky.
Not really much hope left here for Tactical Chaos. They will need to pick up a win, maybe against Day. They will need to pick up a win to kind of stay in this. I can't remember the format of the tournament, but I think there's a finals and a semifinals that will show up.
Yeah.
Final four. So we'll have to see how it ends up. So far, leaders are leaders, but I mean, they're still pretty much every day match, so they can swing something.
And yeah, I think the rest of TC may crit out soon and call it a day.
Yeah, and I mean, McMacky, of course, did his middle push, and then that was kind of the end of it for him. It's like, one helicopter. Why? Why one helicopter?
And my 28's very deadly. And Hayo's a MiG-31 circle, completely knocking out any plane that does try and fly.
I mean, this MiG-31 spam is basically the really cool style of Pact that I enjoy. Because the current metagame is to try and win it very quickly by using cheap units, and this is MiG-31's like a long-term dedicated strategy of a unit that's very hard to kill, but kills very easily and very cost-effectively.
Yeah, because it does stay out of range from the other MiGs, so it's a very short range. MiG-31 can shoot bloody 13 kilometers away, which is pretty much the entire map most of the time.
Yeah. And when I see these guys used, they're usually sitting at the spawn point and just spinning around the spawn point waiting for something to get spotted.
And just
Dear God,
missiles on
Alpha
ship.
just fell. Alpha just fell.
Alpha, oh my God.
Sneaky commandos.
Oh wow. Damn, it was commandos behind enemy lines. Wow, that was pretty cool.
The wounds right there.
MiG-21 base just doing a gun run, knocking out 6 of those commandoses. And we're going to see a bomb and run from Raven, which is going to sort of miss. Yeah, those were Devkas. Going to go down. And
these commandoses all very well spread out, ready for bombs to hit. Just to show you how much more money is in the game right now for Tactical Chaos, 2 T-80s, not 1, but 2 have been rallied out simultaneously. So that's 200 points worth of units rallied out at once.
Yeah, the T-80Bs are like 100 points each, so it's pretty expensive getting both of them out.
But Tactical Chaos, their game has actually improved quite a bit compared to what they had before. The first game we cast with them, truthfully, they were just doing terrible. They had 3 or 4 FOBs. They were all full at the end of the match. They weren't using supply lines. They weren't using units that needed FOBs. And right now, like they're
doing pretty good, even though they're losing. Yeah,
their game has steadily improved. Their practice and tactics have improved. And I mean, PLF is they're kind of a juggernaut. They're a very, very hard team to beat.
They're very skilled at the game. They're very good, I have to admit. So that's why they're doing pretty good at the moment. But yeah,
the reason why Hayo does the rushes though is because he just kills people with that.
He's very aggressive, Hayo. Very crazily aggressive. And in the end of the day, he will get the point, as we all saw in Hotel, even if it requires a little bit of help.
Yeah, just constantly doing the exact same thing over and over. I have units, you guys can help me or not, but I'm going to go for it. And every now and then, someone sends in help and they win.
Yup. Also, Tactical Chaos is a pretty, new clan as well. So, yeah, also, just Ronnie.
Oh yeah, unless Focus Home Interactive sets up a 1v1 tournament, which I'm praying they do. I think this will be like the last tournament of Airland Battle, and I mean these teams will all be around in Red Dragon, hopefully.
Red Dragon's gonna be awesome.
Oh, they've already shown it the first of the map, kind of showed us a map.
Yeah,
there's a screenshot out of the deployment screen. They showed one of the maps, and it's going to be a pretty big river battle for boats.
Yeah,
because it's kind of like this map where there's like Gulf, but it's a little bit thicker, obviously. And if you can control the river, you can control the bridges, which means you can just
dominate.
Win, yeah.
Also, I do like the UI that they're going to be showing off in Red Dragon. Just the deployment phase UI is a lot more accessible now, and shows you a lot more information in Airland Battle. But anyway, yeah, it's a match. PLF getting pretty good KD.
Yeah, even though with Hayao's massive numbers of losses, he's still managed to be pretty close to a positive. And
yeah, just very good match from PLF and TC. Pretty decent, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's all we have time for.
I guess so.
I'm Rangru.
I'm Troublemaker.
Take it easy.